Welcome back, everybody, to the super ultra mega goddamn exciting Hyperdimension Neptunia 1 game for the PlayStation 3 as well as RPC 3. I'm joined by my friend David. Say hello to the people.
We're the one microphone here. Welcome, and they're talking very fast.
I gotta tell you, okay, these two videos that we're gonna see, these next two videos, were give or take 15 hours straight of recording. So I added some speed up as well as I cut out entire sections that were just filler because holy shit. If I had left these as regular parts, we would have 17 more episodes, and damn that.
Wow. Yeah, hell no.
Okay, I just cut out all the damn filler. The dungeons, we're skipping a lot of the dungeons. And in this episode, we're gonna go on a freaking rampage. By rampage, I mean we're gonna take down the CPUs. Okay, we are going to force them to help us.
But of course, the only way to make people follow you, beat them senseless until they have no choice.
Well, that's basically what they do. Even IF calls out Neptune's plan as criminally insane. Okay, especially with Blonde. Literally, there's a scene where IF looks at Neptune's like, "You sound like you want to kidnap her." Because truthfully, these characters aren't the homies. Okay, these characters are, jackasses to each other from beginning to end, right?
Right.
Yeah, these characters are not best friends. They are arch nemesis. There's a lot of cool things in this game, though. But oh my goodness, man. It's so long. It's so ridiculously long. But since we're at the ending of the games, well, the last two episodes, what can you say about the Neptunia 1 story? Because we talked about the remakes at length, but what about the original now?
The Neptunia 1 does take longer, but I honestly feel like because of that, it goes into more details on specific things. It doesn't just speed past stuff. Despite the lanes, I do think the original story does go into far more depth and detail than anything else, if that makes sense.
No, it does, but I'm just saying it's like the character writing. I think that the character writing is just so much stronger in the original as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. But for example, in the remake, we don't get much with we get a bit of characterization with yeah. But compared that to what we see in this game, where she's apparently some sort of secret assassin or something.
No,
right?
She's a heretic. She works for the Atheist Guild.
Right, that. But we never see that in the remake, as far as I remember.
And IF and Neptune were just going around killing fools in the original story. They didn't care at all. And see, Neptune actually figured out that R4 was lying to them instead of having to be told that R4 was lying to them. Crazy. Neptune's actually a competent protagonist.
Yeah, people forget she actually knows stuff. She's not just a big airhead.
And now that Neptune has all of her memories back, you're gonna notice a bit of a change in her. She's a lot more proactive compared to the remake versions.
Okay.
She makes the story happen, whereas in the remake, she just kind of gets taken by the story.
She's just along for the ride.
Yeah, and that is a huge difference between the two. Notice Neptune's motivation here. She wants to go defeat R4, but on some level, she also wants to die because she can't accept the fact that she is part R4.
That's actually kind of dark.
And part of this is the catalyst for why all 4 CPUs eventually just choose to, stop being goddesses and let themselves die off because they can't stand that they are part R4.
That is twisted.
Yeah. That is a plot point that is completely removed from the remakes.
Lame.
At the same time, though, they're trying to be the more like the Moe happy story. That is an issue with the new games, is that trying to go back to the first two, you really have to ask yourself, like, what the hell is this doing in a Nep game? Because Neptunia is basically, happy-go-lucky, we gotta save everybody type story. And also, This was not in the remake at all. There was no boss fight against Neptune.
Oh yeah, we don't ever fight Neptune.
This is the only time we fight Neptune in the main series as specifically Neptune. Not as fake CPUs, not as Amnesia DCPUs, no. This is Neptune as Neptune fighting us.
Or as the mind control Purple Heart.
She's not mind controlled here. She is just Neptune.
I know, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Which I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I saw this scene in the original game for the first time, I was flabbergasted because I knew about the remakes and all the changes ahead of time. So when I saw we had to fight Neptune, I was like, holy shit. Now, luckily for us, I don't have the DLC stuff, because if I did give her the DLC, then Neptune is absurdly hard to fight.
Wait, so does Neptune here have everything you unlocked with her?
Yeah, whatever I had with her, she has.
That is kind of a cool way to fight the protagonist.
Although she is definitely not using the strategies the way I would use them.
Yeah, I figured that.
Because the technology is limited.
Which is why I still say it'd be really cool if we were able to fight the protagonist of our all the Pokemon games that we played with our team.
No, I've always wanted to do that. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Like imagine you're in Sun and Moon and you just randomly find Caleb or Serena and you battle them.
And it's your freaking team from Caleb and Serena? Oh, Gen 6.
Yeah, those are the name. Yeah, it's their team that you use in the first Hall of Fame.
You know, I don't think I've ever called Caleb. I usually just call him X, like in the manga.
Right, because that's their parents' name. It's X and Y.
Yeah.
Although, from what I understand, Y and X are actually nicknames from the real names, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like Xavier, and then I forget the Y's name. Yvonne, probably. So, luckily for us, Neptune didn't go into HCD, because if she goes into HCD, it can be a problem.
I'm pretty sure... Wait, can't she go into HCD?
I'm pretty sure she can.
Oh, here I thought she was holding back.
No, she's not holding back. In fact, when we talked to Whiteheart, IF even comments on the fact that Neptune was actually trying to straight up kill him.
Dear God.
And Neptune even calls herself out, realizing how freaking selfish she is as a person.
Wow. The real Neptune would never do that.
The current Neptune would never point that out, but the problem is this is a Neptune with all of her memories and effectively all her powers. So by this point, she actually does have motivation to keep talking like an adult. Because this is another thing that bothers me about the current incarnation of Neptune is just how much she acts like a child. She even calls herself out. I was like, I was selfish. Remember, this is back when Leanbox's secret government poisoned her. That would piss me off so much if someone did that shit to me. That is another thing. Not IF. Blonde, Vert, and Noir have all their memories from the go. But because they're not used to fighting outside of Celestia, they also are weakened.
Really?
Yeah, which is why we're able to fight them.
I guess because we fought more, so we got used to it. That makes sense.
You know, I really hope that the next numbered Neptunia game lets us explore all of the cities.
Yeah, I really hope so. I like that possibility to be able to explore Planet Neptune.
That was cool. That was such a cool thing they added.
But that's I gotta ask. Planet Neptune is a nation, but is there only the one city, or is there like a whole bunch of smaller lands?
Well, no. The one city is the capital of Planetoon, also called Planetoon. But then near that section, there are dungeons, and those are still part of Planetoon. But nobody lives there.
So the people only live in the capital? There are no other settlements, villages?
Well, there are, but they're owned by other people.
Oh.
Notice how this Neptune doesn't want to be all lazy and comfy. This time around, she actually wants to be active. But she doesn't but she also doesn't act wildly out of character. She's still Neptune inside. Because one thing I notice in a lot of media when the character regains the memories is that they just become a different character. Here, it's not that she becomes a different character, she just gets a different perspective on life.
It makes sense.
Like sisters. The smart one and the other one.
That's so disrespectful.
If it still doesn't work, then we'll just bop her on the head like you did to me.
See, she's mad.
Oh yeah, good grind. Try to keep your friends back by murdering them.
And here we get the infamous Blackheart bosses. Well, the three goddess fights. These fights are freaking hard. Okay? I will let everyone know right now I did a lot of off-screen grinding for these fights because doing these fights the legitimate way is brutal. Can you do this at level 46? Yes. Do you want to do this at level 46? No. And Blackheart notices right away that Neptune has her memories back.
And she's still saying no.
Because if you remember, by this point, Blackheart doesn't even want to be a goddess anymore. She wants to quit. Because every time she got involved in the story, things got worse for her.
Yeah, she got beat. How many times did she get beat up by us?
No, ignore that. Her entire country is run by a corporation. Her government is a joke. At this point, she's discouraged. See, even Neptune calls her out.
We never get this kind of noir in the main games.
We don't get these kinds of characters ever at any point.
Imagine they surprise us and
the next numbered entry, and we just see these versions of the characters come back. I'd be so. The thing is that these versions of the characters fail in one aspect. They're not characters in the modern versions. They're IP. So you don't want to have stories like this one or Mark II if you want your series to have longevity. Because the story of Neptunia 1 and also Mark II were supposed to be endings. They were just supposed to be one and done. But they sold enough that they made Victory and then Victory 2 and then onward.
Yeah, Victory 2, then a whole bunch of spin-offs.
Yes.
Is that mine? Okay, wait, no.
What are you looking at?
Sorry, I have dust on my screen.
Oh.
I thought you had a mole on the breast.
Dog.
Look, I don't want the.
Duh.
I want that staying on purpose.
Okay, so first things first about the Neptune versus Noir fight. It's one-on-one. You cannot take anyone with you. Why is it one-on-one? Because Neptune decided to make it one-on-one, not any other reason.
Is it for all goddess play or just Noir?
For all of them. They're 1v1s.
Well, oh great, Neptune, what have you done?
Neptune may be a menace, but she respects the faith of the 1v1. She will not do things beyond her power level. First thing you want to do at the start of battle, activate the Happy Potion. This makes it so that you heal passively as the turns pass.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, since you don't have a healer. Henshin! Equip the Labo!
Hell yeah. Why does the cardboard give us the highest attack stat?
I have no idea.
There is a processor in the DLC called Devil, which has the highest attack stat of all the processors, but at the same time, it's just kind of cheating to use the Devil. It makes so many enemies complete jokes. And it also invalidates all of the other DLC processors. There's no reason to use them if you have the Devil processor. That's how good it is.
What does the Devil processor look like?
It looks like a freaking devil.
That should have been obvious. Wow, you heal back a ton.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said activate Happy Potion. Note, if you are unlucky, the 3 goddesses can just one-hit kill Neptune and there's nothing you can do about it.
Because here comes her ultimate skill.
No, this isn't.
Oh, isn't it becoming? Oh, I thought this was her becoming a jet. So, like, in theory, could all the goddesses transform into vehicles, or is that only a Neptune thing?
No, they can. Plutia can do it too.
What does she transform into?
Another jet.
Okay, that makes sense. So they all can do it, but they just choose not to?
Pretty much.
Huh.
I like the random pistol.
Oh yeah, Neptune with the gun. We never see her again.
They all have guns.
Yeah, but we never see them again after this.
Which is a shame. They lost their Second Amendment rights.
The only CPU who has a gun now is Uni.
That's true. What a shame. What an ass whooping.
Also for her.
Her?
You say that, yeah, she only lost a quarter health.
Yeah, but think how many times we slammed her to the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Why is there a random orange on the Labo?
I never noticed that. Was that sticker you put on you just forgot?
No, that's natural.
Then I have no idea why there's a random orange. Bam, bam, shoot the kneecaps.
Hell yeah.
Buster cap! You know, while we're talking about guns, like, this is a random thing, but I recently went to, like, a gun range for, like, the first time last Friday.
What did you shoot?
Just some targets, paper targets, that's all.
Well, no, I mean, what gun did you shoot?
Oh, it was a Glock 45.
No, not having
That one was more easier for me. My dad was there. He also brought the a Glock 9mm, but that one was too much kickback for me.
Damn. I mean, what do you think of these one-on-one matches?
Well, story-wise, they make sense. They're definitely fit, but also with this battle system, they are long as hell.
They do drag quite a bit.
Yeah, but I guess since you said that there is a chance for you to really literally get a one-shot, you can't just stand aside and just look away after manually putting command. No, you actually gotta stay focused. But anyway, I ran into had a random thought. With Purple Heart having the power to extend. Wait, it's not just her at Purple Heart. She can do it at Neptune too, right? Just transform into a jet. Oh, only if she can only do it at Purple Heart. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, if the CPUs in HED can transform into vehicles, and probably the others can. This just ran this on my head. We can make them honorary transformers. After all, they do transform from a vehicle into a person. So, yeah, boom. The welcome, Neptunia. You're part of the Autobots now.
So where's the Allspark? Does that make you store the Allspark?
I suppose, yeah. I wonder what would be the matrix of leadership here? The sheriff site? I mean, no, sorry. Sheriff site is only in the Hyperdimension, not in the Silver Dimension, right?
Sheriff site is not a concept yet.
Yeah, thought so. So, then yeah, freaking Historia is just the Allspark. And with how R4 is meant to be this crazy super being with all who we all possess, then that makes R4 and the deity itself Unicron.
So who would be Megatron then? Because Warachu and Linda don't exist yet.
That's a good question. Is she? I actually don't know. Maybe
she's working alone in this game.
Maybe make a random Wait, no, the kill machine are in this game.
Yes, they are.
What's the machine? Okay, yeah, we make a random kill machine, give it a personality, and we'll make that one Megatron.
Goated.
That dude kind of looked like, with this ego, she almost looked like Starscream.
That's a good point. And there we go. We bested her.
Blackheart, it defeated.
So now we have to introduce her to the team. So fun fact, Indian
what?
giver is now a racist thing, whereas back then it was just a term.
What does that mean?
So back in the day, the American Indians, currently called Native Americans, didn't understand the concept of gift giving. So they would give things to the settlers, but the settlers thought that they were just being given to them. But the American Indians, at the time, expected the item back. So that's where the term Indian giver comes from. Because they give you things, but they want it back.
I was walking on about to. So we're just getting random scene now with the characters. Like, I don't know what they're saying because the screen's going too fast. Think about being a she's not. Oh, probably trying to think of becoming a voice actress. So I guess that makes sense. Being an idol, also it would make sense to work more into the voice thing. Anyways, next up. Oh, hey, Gus. What you do? Now they're introducing them. This will be good. Oh, yeah, Noir also wants to become a voice actress.
That's true in every timeline, though. Time to extort her!
Become the what?
Gus is such a savage, bro. She literally extorts all 3 goddesses.
That is hilarious. Oh my god, Gus. That is all kinds of bad. That's like trying to blow up the heart.
But they're goddesses, though, so they'll be fine.
Wait, 5-figure drink? What drink costs 5 figures?
It's a mixture of many drinks. Also, don't forget that the cocktails at the Star Wars hotel were between $3,000 to $6,000 per drink.
That's so many people who drink energy drinks do not chug them at once. See? Even Gus said that.
No child played through this point, okay? They don't have the attention span for that shit.
Oh, she gonna die? Oh, I guess we just don't see the results of what happened.
Well, no,
Oh, we
she just fucking tanked it because she's a CPU.
Oh boy.
Extortion!
Okay, so I'm not having a kind of Noir voices the same thing as her voice actress does. Now Noir and sweet, the henshin line.
Okay, times like this, I realize that Blackheart is ultra cringe.
What's cringe about that? You know, when it comes to transformation, you must cut out from the heart. Henshin! There's nothing cringe about that.
It's mega cringe.
No, it is not. It is the heart of Super Sentai, the heart of Kamen Rider. Nisa, you bring shame. Shame on you. Okay, next is Nisa back.
The only time the no friends joke makes sense, and it's in a scene with 2 characters that never interact at any other time besides this game. She gave it away!
It's funny she said that, but like, we see the all characters who actually look like the goddesses, but they're just people.
Well, that starts in Mark 2, though. Like the almighty Nepugia. You thought I was Nepgear? Well, you're wrong. It is I, Nepugia.
Oh my god. You would thought you were being Neptune, but it is me, Nepugia! Freaking, just make she just randomly becomes Dio in an alternate timeline. Kono Nepugia da!
Exactly.
Yep. We must get the line. C+. Where's the ninja? C, B-. You're working on it. I'll give that B+. Too basic. C. Not really. A-.
Your scores are too high for her.
I score fairly for transformations. I judge Kamen Riders by their lines. But Noir must remember something. It's not just the lines. You must go with the poles. I'm starting to sound like Captain Ginyu. D, where's Niflheim from? Yeah, that's a D. F, you cannot. They're not supposed to be explained. F.
What crest?
Where's the fire? C.
I thought you didn't care about R4.
You were doing good, but I think you waited too long. I'll give that a B.
What a crazy high score.
Huh. So Noir played guitar. I guess that makes sense. Aren't the Guitar Hero weren't the Guitar Hero games only on PlayStation for a while?
Yes.
So that makes
Which is
sense.
crazy because the Halo 2 theme was on Guitar Hero.
Okay, that's pretty good.
This is the K-On reference.
Okay, it is. Oh, you really got that. Noir, you're self-taught. You may be good, but you maybe get a bit more practice. Oh, 5PB is back. Oh, and Pain is not voice. Okay, 5PB. 5PB being a black card and a band with 5PB. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, the skirt. She's already wears a skirt so small.
Okay, dude, that was the Hatsune Miku description.
Oh, apparently I'm blind.
Also, that's why in Victory she has a Hatsune Miku costume.
I didn't know that. What else did Miko costume? Did I know that? Guitar, cosplay, voice acting. 5PB is only learned this more to a black card that meets the eye. Okay, so if I were to give them vehicle transformation, I would probably say Neptunia is obviously the jet. Noir, I say I make her in ATV. Blonde, she'll become a tank, and Vert will make her an attack helicopter.
We're not making Blonde a tank. She has the lowest defense and attack stat of all the goddesses in this game.
But which makes why I want to become a tank because she's physically the strongest one of them.
No, she has the lowest attack stat and the lowest defense stat.
What would you make her then?
A paper bag.
What vehicle would you make her? And don't say a paper vehicle.
A smart car.
Aren't those things meant to be flimsy as hell?
Yes.
Okay, no, I'm thinking about becoming a freaking tank.
Okay. This is a real dick
maybe.
move, by the way, guys. Unlike with Noir and Blonde, who you start with a full health bar, you fight Vert injured
Why?
because Xbox is
she
Sony's
attack?
rival.
Wow, that's just petty. Actually, you know what? What if we made Vert into a what are they called?
Oh, she should be the Hornet from Halo.
I was gonna say yeah, she should become one of the alien vehicles.
No, the Hornet is human vehicle though.
Yeah, right. The Hornet makes sense.
She could be a Pelican too.
The Pelican maybe, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be too big.
But look at her boobies though.
Fair enough. And here we go. Transformation. Green heart.
I like how they all open their eyes slowly.
That's actually pretty cool. That's how she recognizes her
Listen, we've only fought her one time in the whole game at this point.
thing. Just you recognize her from the underboob.
And I'm pretty sure that fight is completely skippable too.
I wonder what else. What other vehicles could become based on the franchises? What are some games and good vehicles that could be used?
Make Noir a Jeep then from Killzone.
Actually, everything is saying for Metal Gear. There's gotta be some vehicles in Metal Gear, right? Not just the giant robots. I don't think anything Metal Gear. Speaking of which, you hear that they're remaking? Did you see the
Shit.
state of play yesterday?
The only thing I care about was Resident Evil 9 and fucking Pragmata. That's it.
Wait, not even Metal Gear Solid Volume 2?
No.
I thought you would. I thought you would.
I already own the games in Volume 2.
Oh, for me, I can get them now.
That's true.
So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited for the original God of War trilogy being remade.
Isn't it fucking tragic that we need all of the originals to be remade nowadays because the talent does not exist to continue on?
Yeah.
Like, how is Max Payne, a game that hasn't received an update since 2012, just remaking the first game instead of making Max Payne 4?
I am not sure. Oh wait, no, we can make Noir into one of the crazy vehicles from Twisted Metal.
That's a good point.
That's a good one. Anyway, and now Blonde. What can we make it from Mario Kart?
The motorcycle.
Yeah, Neptune already has a motorcycle form.
To be fair, the motorcycle form was created by the timeline disappearing as well as Eastor meddling.
Still,
And Neptune only gained the motorcycle form after dying.
Still, I think we'll put that into consideration.
Oh, make her the Captain Falcon Big Blue.
Oh, actually does work. Yeah.
Okay, Greenheart has sick attack animations, by the way.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Oh, actually, I still want to keep with the tank thing. I can make her become the Landmaster from Star Fox.
That's a good point.
How do you survive this?
Pure fucking luck.
Holy fuck! That was insane.
And if you notice, during the last section, my HP didn't drop. That's because I dodged it.
Oh, then you got really lucky.
I should have died right there.
But was that meant to be the one-hit KO thing?
It is a one-hit kill move if the entire thing hits you.
Then yeah, you got extremely lucky there. Guard breaker and you kill her.
Get bent, Greenheart.
You got really lucky there. Green heart doll.
Okay, this is what I mean by I was playing for like 6 hours to record this shit. In this one video,
Yeah.
we take down all 4 goddesses.
Come on, you say that, yet we almost died, so we could not have held back.
To be fair, Vert wasn't trying to kill us.
Wait, does that mean they were trying to kill Neptune?
No. They're not trying to kill anybody. This cutscene is always funny to me.
Is this what I think it is? I know it. She's talking about her MMO.
Okay, this is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's like Hallelujah!
I must admit, your expressive nature is befuddling but also intriguing.
What do you mean befuddling? What's befuddling about?
It's
what's
me questioning
befuddling
how
about
you're
it?
able to do that.
Do what? Be enthusiastic?
Overly excited.
I don't know. It's just something about what we've been doing. Wow, way to leave a man hanging, bird.
The CPUs are all pricks. If you remember, this is actually a reference to the time that Xbox really tried to get Sega's catalog. There are a bunch of Sega arcade exclusive games in Japan.
Right, I know those. How do you master those things? Those things are rigged.
That's a good question.
I doubt he even know you slip out. Who would scold you? And we actually get some green heart and right and I up. Nope, just red.
This is so funny because in this scene, Red straight up just calls IF a virgin for no reason.
Damn! Why they call it? Wait, what did just? Wow.
What a fucking call out.
Yeah, jeez. But guys, she's talking about that kind of marriage. Heart-shaped island, and she's thinking about something. She's jealous. Now, don't play FPS. I'm getting to play Halo.
Considering we're currently in lean box, that makes sense.
That's why I said that.
See, Red is 10 years old. This is fucked up. Vert, you fucked up.
What? Fucked up on what?
You gave a 10-year-old a rated M video game. You're not supposed to do that.
You're joking, right?
Well, obviously bad parents exist, but you really shouldn't do that.
You're kidding. My cousins had it all the time. We play all kinds of all the time Call of Duty. And we were only 10.
You should also remember that Japan and America have different, what's the word? morals regarding that because you're unable to place yourself in the shoes of others.
Yes. Okay, we made that weird. Chichiko McGinney Harlem, so whatever.
Wait, Harlem is a mistranslation because the word for Harlem and the word harem in Japanese are spelled the fucking same.
I thought it's a harem game. Oh, it's the yaoi game, isn't it? I have learned so much about her goddess. She didn't want to know. She didn't want to know about. Why?
Yeah.
Why does never voice?
Because 5PB and Red's actresses were not paid enough. They ran out of budget.
Ah, shame.
Also, I want to point out that every single 5PB and every single Red cutscene is completely skippable.
That is just all kinds of messed up. All because you ran out to pay your actresses.
Here's the other part that's crazy. You never have to recruit Nisa, Gust, 5PB, or Red at any point.
So all the characters are option to get.
They are all completely optional characters.
I didn't know that. Not quite sure I feel, especially since it's pretty memorable. It would be pretty weird if we didn't have.
Well, it's like
them
Final
all now.
Fantasy VII. You don't need to recruit Vincent or Yuffie, but they're very memorable.
Wait, you don't?
No, Vincent and Yuffie are completely skippable in Final Fantasy VII.
Never knew that. And again, I don't really know much about at all.
Play 13, for the love of God, play 13. They're so good.
I'm working on. I plan to at some point. She might be something called a guild raid. Oh, she again her into MMO.
Extortion!
Oh boy, you scalper.
No, this is hush money. This isn't scalping.
That's a bargain.
I want to point out that means that Gust is not the bad guy. The bad guy is Vert.
Okay, now her Nisa.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be about the boobs.
Oh, right. It's only the Hyperdimension ones that started off as kids. The Super Dimension versions of the goddesses, including the non-canon candidates, are born the age they're currently at.
She's just born like this.
Yes, she was born with massive fucking titties. Also, W Nisa for not wanting to become an addict. W Nisa.
Nisa, you got my respect.
Definitely.
Next is her again. It's an anthology, so what, like a short anime thing?
No, it's a collector's item. Should we listen to the drama CDs of the characters because they never released those in English?
I don't know that because I wouldn't be able to understand them.
Obviously, I'll put on the translations. I want to know is what fucking company actually titled their project Four Virgins?
Good question. Oh, she already knows. Blame Red for that.
To be fair, Red gave IF that game because he's saying that IF was a virgin, so she needed to learn how to, like, relax.
Blame it, Red.
Damn it, Gust is so fucking evil. This called easy money.
It won't. It's a shame.
I wish Gust was still around. Gust and would bully the fucking gold third.
Oh, sounds like someone's drunk.
I fucking sound drunk and I'm not even drinking.
How do you get hot from playing?
She's the Xbox 360. She overheats naturally.
Okay, that makes sense. Many women are. And now we're going to the next one. The bitchy lady.
She is a bitch though.
Yep, she is. No, I think she needs to be pestered.
This kind of scenes really do show me why I love the fucking original versions of the goddesses. They're just so much cooler.
But we still want information about the new game. I'm gonna keep bringing up everything to consent.
What did you say?
Consent? Well, oh my! I just realized what I said.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, there's no fucking way David, the bleeding radical leftist liberal David, said that shit.
Holy fuck, what is wrong with me?
That's the shit I would say, not you.
Also, leftist?
Yeah, bro, you kind of are.
Leftists are Democrats, right?
Leftists tend to vote Democrat, that is true.
Okay, then I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, there's no shot you said that shit. It said shit.
God.
If you notice, all the negative traits of the four goddesses are just the traits of R4.
What'd you do with our
I figured.
kind of situation? You just have to keep pestering her. Of course, I ended up beating her a bit.
Beat her?
My true form is a tome. I cracked her head with my corners, and she gave
Let it be known that he stored domestically abused blonde as a child. Damn. She even said it cracked her skull. That shit's crazy.
So she gave her multiple concussions.
No wonder she's so bitchy.
And now, Henshin.
She didn't open her eyes slowly. Failure. Failure.
She has freaking claws.
All of them have claws in the original game.
I never noticed that.
Neptune has claws. Vert has claws. Noir has claws. Yeah, they all got claws, man.
I never saw. Neptune, don't say that. Look. According to our video, this is gonna be the longest fight, even longer than Blackheart.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure that we're going up to 6 minutes.
What the hell? That's crazy.
How long would the Blackheart fight?
The Blackheart fight begins at... 18
18
minutes.
minutes.
No,
It
17.
goes on
17 minutes.
17.
And it
Oh,
goes
no,
on.
Black Card's longer.
Yeah, Blackheart fight goes until 28 minutes, so 10 minutes total.
Yeah, so Black Card's still longer, but still, this one's long too. Greenheart was the shortest one.
You know, when you don't play the when you don't play the games and you're just watching it, this shit really does feel way longer than it actually. It feels
Yeah.
way shorter when you're playing it compared to when you're watching it.
Yeah, I noticed that with the games I played too.
It's like
When I
Minecraft.
played
I
it-
swear to you, I feel like I played Minecraft for 20 minutes and then I find out 3 hours went by.
Oh yeah, it's true. I thought it kind of feels when I play games like with my rivals or Overwatch. Which, oh yeah, that's good. It's a random thing. Overwatch has suddenly resurged and now back to being popular.
Why did they add pretty characters again?
Only it's kind of a thing. The huge massive rework. One, it's no longer being called Overwatch 2. They dropped the 2. It's now just Overwatch. They're doing a whole. They're changing the roles of the game, adding sub roles with different sorts of passives. They recently added 5 newer heroes instead of just the one every couple of months. We're getting 5, but it's 5 more coming through the year. And the main thing is they're going to be continuing on the story through the season with year-long stories. The whole game is just being massively reworked.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, Overwatch is pretty much now. Marvel Rivals competition really made them go to overdrive for this.
I guess so.
So, honestly, I had a lot of fun playing it recently. Normally I didn't because the Overwatch has been a slog. I still think I prefer Marvel Rivals still, but I'm now playing both of them.
That's fine. I'm just thinking about how long this shit's gonna take to edit. I'm so afraid, man.
The music sound, is it just me? This music sounds like something you would hear from a Mario Bowser castle.
Yeah, that's about right.
Maybe something from Mario. Maybe something from Mario Party.
Well, you gotta remember that all of their battle themes were based off something about their respective systems. So
I figured.
yeah,
I figured so.
so Blonde's theme feels like a children's game theme song, which it kind of is. The Vert's theme uses a lot of European-inspired musical traits, especially the fact that they're using a lot of classical instruments in the composition. And Noir's theme is like this grunge, almost like, I guess,
Oh, here we go.
alternate music for the edgy people back then.
She's breathing through. She just pump striked you.
Hey! Oh! This is tough.
She used Earth Shatter. It's super effective.
Which I shouldn't be affected though, because I'm flying.
Yeah, you have levitate.
Fuck!
Oh, maybe her ability is mold breaker.
She's breaking the mold! Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Without a guide, how the fuck were you supposed to figure out what Mold Breaker did?
I have no idea. I never figured out until I started getting into competitive in Gen 7.
My whole my whole childhood life, I had no fucking clue what Mold Breaker did. What an ass whooping these characters take in this game. Also, what do you think of the fact that Blonde uses just a straight up freaking axe?
Honestly, I like it. Like in a human form, she uses a hammer because the Mario's in hammers, but freaking axe is devastating as fuck.
Well, you remember, you use the hammer form because, that's what you use against Donkey Kong. But then you use the axe to cut the bridge against Bowser or Koopa in Japan.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, well,
That's 4 boss fights in one. What you didn't see, David, was me doing all the fucking community services for each goddess.
I figured you cut that stuff out.
Because the goddesses will refuse to fight you because they're quote-unquote dealing with shit in their own land. So Neptune literally by herself with IF and Compa sometimes just goes and does all the side quests for the goddesses, and then the goddess will go, okay, fine, I'll fight you.
I can't really tell with Neptune.
No, she's talking about HCD. It's so funny that Blonde calls Neptune a bitch, and then Neptune's response is, oh, you like sensitive girls like Compa. Fuck.
Oh, damn! Oh, bro. That was quick.
The way you get Blonde to agree with you is by out-bitching her.
Get it out, bitch, the bitch.
Well, I mean,
And the
that's
and the
kind of true
ward-
about, like, strong women, too. Like, if you really want to make a strong woman like you, you gotta be stronger than her.
In the words of Krillin, actually, no, I should forgot that thing he said in TFS. Something about going to a mountain.
Anyhow, shoutouts to Rayless and Agino Gaming for showing me the strategies, like, over a decade ago. Because these goddess fights are actually really freaking hard. So now that we're showing off, like, the movesets for the goddesses, David, your thoughts on the models for the goddesses?
Hold on, and see her. All I see is her PNG, so Why?
Well, also the movesets, like the way the movesets are named. I like how no Blonde's moves are all just fucking German words.
Yeah, like what's the point of that? Like, what the is the reason for that?
It's
Or just
probably because the Japanese and the Germans had a lot of trade agreements.
Okay, the green hard model looks pretty nice, smooth, clean, and also
We're gonna
fluid.
uglify the shit out of this model. Labo everywhere.
I like how the lava also come with that unicorn horn.
No, that's not the Labo. That's the stone horn.
That's also I kind of add to it.
I like the horn too. It looks so goofy.
Hard I can barely say on my color of the axe. There we go.
That's a bitchin' axe though.
Yeah, that is a freaking huge axe. That's awesome. Okay, so for her, she has a crown, and we're going. Well, it makes sense for her to have the labo.
I realize I never show off Vert or Noir's musket, and I'm fucking sad.
Oh yeah, they also have guns.
Everyone has guns in this game. Even IF has a gun.
Oh, that's cute. And her, she's holding hers like a fence.
Oh,
And
fun
now
fact. Noir's bikini in this game is actually what becomes Uni's bikini. The pink polka
Huh.
dots. And that's it for this episode of Neptunia 1, guys. Everybody, your thoughts?
The boss fight went for long, but after that, everything we're seeing with Noir and Roy joining the team was entertaining. I like this.
Excellent. Have a wonderful night, everybody.